Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI NewsByte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. Toronto police are stumped after a suspected murder victim was last seen chatting to her boyfriend on Skype. The 24-year-old was seen struggling with an unknown man before the camera was abruptly shut off. The Chinese student was found naked from the waist down with no obvious signs of sexual assault or trauma. An autopsy also proved inconclusive. Police are now working to see if there is any way they can retrieve her last online call.
While Miss Liu's death has not yet been classified as a homicide, we are approaching this investigation carefully, methodically, and with the due diligence required in such a tragic case.
There's been another school shooting stateside with a 6-year-old behind the gun. The young boy brought a loaded gun to Ross Elementary School in Texas before accidentally discharging it, injuring himself and 2 other children. The gun fired after falling out of the boy's pocket as he sat down for lunch. A bullet sprayed fragments at the students in the cafeteria. None of the injuries are said to be life-threatening, while authorities say it's too early to tell if any charges will be filed. In Scotland, police have launched an investigation after Celtic football manager Neil Lennon was sent a nail bomb in the post. It was one of 3 explosive devices sent on separate occasions since March to prominent figures in Scotland with links to Celtic. The others were addressed to a high-profile lawyer and a member of the Scottish Parliament. Glasgow police say the parcels were designed to cause harm and were viable. In tech news, the latest rival to Apple's iPad has hit shops in the US. The BlackBerry Playbook has a smaller touchscreen and front and rear cameras and is seen as one of the strongest challengers to the iPad's dominance. It's not much of a contender on the app front though. It has just 3,000 applications ready for download. The iPad has over 84,000. Reactions amongst shoppers has been mixed.
I'm actually thinking it over. It looks good, the specs are good, everything is on is good. Smaller screen, but it still looks good. I'm thinking about buying one.
What's happening with the iPad is it's a mobile unit, and it's nice and large, and I want the size of it, but it's a mobile unit, and I want a computer. Whereas this is a computer, but it's too small.
And finally, talk about getting caught in the act. A man suspected of attempted burglary had to rely on the goodwill of authorities after he was found hanging outside a building in northeast China. Firefighters were called to the scene in Liaoning province to rescue a man who was clinging for dear life 5 stories off the ground. After half an hour, he was successfully rescued, and when he reached the ground, police were waiting for him. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, a fake Bieber makes believers believe. At number 4, her hips don't lie, but one of her fans steals. At number 3, crepe flip failed. What a crappy pan. At number 2, forget dog days, these 2 are having a sway day. Stacks on me, Patron on ice, and we can pop bottles all night, baby, you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. And number 1 today, some bouncing baby goats. There's nothing else to say. Tune in to FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with the sport. We'll see you back here at 6 right here on 3E.